Good morning, this is Kiwi Today with me, David Alexander. Now you may notice that Sarah isn't with me today. She's out and about in Southampton delivering certificates to some of our successful learners. So you're stuck with me, I'm afraid. But you will be delighted to know that I am joined today online by the Learning and Development Manager for Utilita, the energy supplier. So today we're going to be asking questions and finding out exactly how apprenticeships benefit and work for businesses. Good morning, welcome back to Kiwi Today. As promised earlier on, we are joined by two of the Learning and Development leadership team at Utilita. We have Helena Davis, who is Head of Learning and Development at Utilita, and Michele Capel, who is the Learning and Development Partner. So welcome, thank you for joining us today, ladies.
Oh, thanks for having us.
My pleasure. So how long have Utilita been offering apprenticeships and apprentice roles?
We started looking at the apprenticeship offering that we've got across Utilita back in 2019, and we predominantly started using the levy as a way to upskill our employees and help with their own development. And that's when I first started with the relationship with Kiwi, and part of the programs we started to evolve with Kiwi included the risk and compliance program, which was one of the first times that we tried something with that. We had 4 people complete with distinction off the back of that, which was brilliant and was really good success. And then Michele has obviously been leading on apprenticeships and implementing the apprenticeship strategy.
So we've done a lot of work on the strategy over the last year, and we've really tried to align that to our strategic goals now within the business focus. We have now currently 66 apprentices within Utilita, and we've got a couple of programs that are working really closely with yourselves, including our customer service specialist program level 3, which is really helping us to engage more energy customers to the business, which is really important for us. So yeah.
Great. Well, it's good to hear that, of course, you're using the levy and using apprenticeships to upskill rather than just take people on as apprentices within the organisation. So that's fabulous. So in relation to the upskilling then, what apprenticeships, you mentioned the risk and compliance, you mentioned the customer service. Are there any others that you guys are offering your team?
Yeah, they completely vary. So we've got ones around business admin, we've got ones that are doing management qualifications, we've got chartered manager, we've also got the senior manager one, and ones within our finance team, and also our credit risk as well. We're due to launch a credit risk apprenticeship program with them.
Wow. Okay, really, so across the whole organisation.
Yeah,
it is, and we're such a diverse business that we really want to make sure that we're looking at supporting as many parts of that as we can. And really excitingly, we've recently expanded our sustainability offering, and we've now got our sustainability lead starting his apprenticeship masters within sustainability. So that's a really exciting new apprenticeship that we've just established.
Fabulous. And such a buzz word area of business at the moment, isn't it? Sustainability and particularly in the energy sector, I imagine. So how then, you've talked a bit then about the apprenticeships you offer and across the whole business. How have you found that offering apprenticeships has benefited the organisation?
For me, it's giving back the investment into the actual people and showing that we're there to be able to support with their own development. And as Michele mentioned, it's all aligned to our strategic goals. So the apprenticeship standards that we've been offering have that direct impact to the strategic goals, and also the level of engagement we're seeing from people to help give them the confidence and the skills and the knowledge they need to be successful in their roles.
I think as we've spoken to more people across the business as well, I think people are really starting to unlock their potential and realising there is more that they can do. So we're starting to see a lot more interest from people within the different business areas coming and asking us a lot of questions about it. So I think it's just going to continue to grow for us as well, which is fabulous. And I think it's great that we can reinvest that back into our people and really support them in the best way.
Lovely. It's great to see a business that's so supportive of their employees and staff. That's great to hear. And finally then, final question for you guys. Talking then about kind of the success stories of apprenticeships, really. What good news stories have you got? What can you tell us about what's worked very well with apprenticeships?
Well, I think the key success we've had has been with the risk and compliance program, as I mentioned, when we had 4 of those gain distinction off the back of that, because I think a lot of people, when they go into apprenticeships, can sometimes be quite daunting, I think, with the work that goes into it and how they actually pull that together. And I think when you actually get the success and the result off the back of it, it just makes it all worthwhile, and seeing their faces light up when they get the results through. And we, as part of the National Apprenticeship Week, we sent out little celebratory gifts to everyone as well for those that have completed, which made a difference.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things that certainly you at Kiwi are helping us with, and the other thing is our hub program. So hubs, our retail energy hubs, are something that the energy industry doesn't really do. We're really standing out from the market with these, but we're not a retail business. So actually being able to support those colleagues in upskilling in those areas has been fantastic, and we're starting to see people come through those. And another thing for me that's been great is to see people's development journeys, because we've got a couple of apprentices that are now onto their second standard. So they've done their kind of first, and you can see that upward progression, which for me is absolutely brilliant as well. So they're just a couple of additional highlights for me.
Great. So not only people succeeding, getting their distinctions, but also progressing, moving on and carrying on learning and developing themselves as well.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Well, thank you ever so much for your time today. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for joining us on Kiwi Today.
Thank you very much.